Hi, it's Mike Strong, M&L Automotive Lock and Key Services in West Sussex. Just want to show you a quick demonstration of a system we've just installed into our work van here. It's called engine run lock. So if you need to leave the engine of your vehicle running, like for instance this vehicle, we need to leave the engine running. We've got electrical equipment powered in the back of the van, and we need to leave the engine running without being in the driver's seat. I'm sure you can all appreciate that this creates some problems on its own. What we would normally have to do is start the engine and leave the keys in the ignition to leave the engine running. That's going to very quickly lead to something unpleasant happening. Someone's going to open the door, drive off in the vehicle, could even drive off in the vehicle while we're working in the back of it. So what we've installed in this vehicle, we've installed an engine run lock system. It's exactly the same system. That's what's fitted into pretty much every police, fire, ambulance, quite a lot of utility vehicles that work on the road are fitted with them. And what that allows you to do, in the event of the emergency services, for instance, they've got a lot of lights flashing on top of the vehicle, LEDs and whatnot. And what they do is they leave the engine running, otherwise very quickly the battery will get drained. And what the system they use is a run lock. So basically what it allows you to do is it allows you to leave the engine running on the vehicle to keep the battery charged, but it allows you to turn the key off and remove the key, and it also allows you to lock the doors of the vehicle as well. In the event that somebody does break into the vehicle in an attempt to try and steal the vehicle, all that's going to happen is on this particular vehicle it's got several triggers, one being the throttle, one being the brake, another being the handbrake. If any of those are triggered, the engine will immediately die. So if we just give you a quick demo here, we can see the engine's running and it's in neutral. So we've got this switch here, and what we're going to do to arm the system is we're just going to press the switch, and you can see the LED is now flashing in the switch. That indicates to us that the system is primed and it's ready, it's activated. So if we just show you now, we're going to turn the key off. Well, as you can see, the engine's still running, and we can take the keys out of the vehicle, out of the engine. We can lock the steering, but as you can see, the engine is still running. So we can also exit the vehicle and we can lock the vehicle. If I show you, there's the keys, there's the ignition. You can quite clearly hear the engine running. That's locked. We can have our rear doors open. We still got that locked. So the cab is quite safe. All of our electrical equipment can be powered normally. What we will show you though, we'll trigger the system. Let's say we get an unauthorised entry into the vehicle. Someone's broke in. There's no keys in it. The engine's running. So the moment you press the accelerator, you can see the engine has shut off. All the electrics have shut down. And that's exactly what would happen if someone tried to jump in the vehicle and drive it off in a theft attempt. To restart the vehicle, it's just very simply insert your key, start the vehicle. Also, we'll also show you, if we have the system primed and we turn it off, take the key out, you see the engine's still running, everything's still on. If we wanted to turn, if we'd finished using the engine to power whatever electrical equipment we've got, and we wanted to turn it off, simply all we have to do is just come to the vehicle, press the button, and that's it, it's all shut off. And then simply we're just going to do that. Also, say we've finished using the electrical equipment in the back, and we just simply want to jump in the van and drive away. All we're going to do is put the keys in the ignition, press the switch, which helps if we have the ignition on. So if we just show you that again. So we finished with our electrical equipment. The engine is still running on the run lock system. All we're going to do is come in, turn the key to the on position, press the button. The run lock has now switched off, but the engine's still running, and we can turn it off normally with the key. So if this is a system that you might be interested in getting installed in one of your vehicles, if your vehicle's used to power electrical equipment in the back, i.e. compressors or inverters running electrical equipment, lights, you've got amber lights on the vehicle, you need the headlights on, anything like that, anything that you require the engine to be running, but you don't want to be leaving the keys in the ignition and you don't want to leave the doors unlocked, get in touch with us at M&L Motors, Automotive Lock and Key Services in West Sussex, and talk to us about getting a CAN bus run lock system installed in your vehicle. Simply all we need to give you a quote is the year of manufacture, the vehicle model and the vehicle make, and whether it's a keyed ignition or whether it's a push to start ignition. You can get in touch with me, Mike Strong, at M&L Motors Automotive Lock and Key Services on 01903 718 241, or you can get me on the mobile 07771 851 859.